This is just ridiculous. This is just something that should not be happening. I can't believe that we're seeing more and more of essentially the law being used to modify things in such a way that is allowing child labor to be a thing again. If you're wondering what state's trying to do this now, it's Wisconsin. Wisconsin is trying to make it so kids as young as 14 can be serving alcohol in bar settings. There are so many things wrong with this. You can go read the article. It's on The Guardian. I was going to do multiple screenshots here, but the article is very dense and very packed with information. But I guess we should start with the first issue, which is that children should not be serving alcohol to adults in any capacity. No, this should not be a thing. Also, they don't seem to be limiting the locations where this can happen, so they're not saying it wouldn't be, it won't be bars. It sounds like it's bars in any establishment where there's alcohol. Somebody as young as 14 could be serving alcohol to adults. I'm also not seeing any time constraints. I know that a lot of people are going to be like, well, the local law will say when minors can and can't work, but some states can work their minors till 8, some till 10. And some may not have limits. I don't know about that portion, but they may not have limits. So, that's a problem in itself. The article goes on to talk about a concern I have, is that these server roles are generally females, generally women that do these jobs. So what happens when girls end up working these jobs that are 14 to 18, and I'm more thinking 14 to 16 range here, and they're serving drinks to drunk or non-drunk men, and these men decide to wait for these girls when their shift ends. What happens then? That's a legitimate concern. And another disgusting thought that came to mind. What if a place like Hooters or the Tilted Kilt decides they're going to start employing 14 to 16-year-olds because it'll bring in more customers? That is a disgusting thing that should not happen, and you can guarantee it will if they can serve alcohol. Additionally, the article talks about how pay for service in Wisconsin is $2.33 an hour. Of course, they know adults are getting tired of this, so sure, let's just bring the kids in. We'll have them work for $2.33 an hour. There's so much wrong with it. Further on in the article, it says supporters of the bill are saying they don't see anything wrong with this. It's completely safe, but they can't really give any solid reasons why it's safe. And they have kind of a wishy-washy way of saying how it is safe, and that doesn't hold any water. And lastly, before I have time, I want to talk about how Chance Green is a Republican legislator in the state who supports this bill. And surprise, surprise, he owns a tavern there. So I guess there's no conflict of interest there, right? This is so disgusting. Something has to be done about this. I'm hoping it doesn't pass, but here they are coming after you kids, guys. They're going to go after your kids.